Hey there, I'm Charlie and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to my 2024 New Year's resolutions and seeing how many of them I got done. So the first categories of New Year's resolutions that I had last year was personal and creative. My first New Year's resolution was to finish the 3 books I was reading at the time, and I didn't finish one of them. I am still currently reading all 3 books. Unfortunately, I just didn't pick up any of the books throughout the year to actually read them, so I didn't really make any progress. However, I have started making progress this year, so that's something. My second New Year's resolution was to set up my media bullet journal. I actually got this most of the way set up. So for myself, I wrote a list of which major spreads I wanted to have set up before I would consider the book officially ready to go. There were going to be dozens of spreads that I will be adding to slowly over time, but I have laid out the majority of those original spreads. There is just 2 of the original spreads that I still have left to create, and then I will consider this job done, but I did make a hell of a lot of progress and I'm very happy with it. My third New Year's resolution was to launch the Accessible Adventure series here on my channel, which I am really happy to say that I have done. And not only have I released a few different Accessible Adventure videos so far, I have about half a dozen more Accessible Adventure videos filmed that I am still in the process of editing and will hopefully get to release soon, and I'm really excited about that. I'm finding that this is something that I really care about. I'm really passionate about this, and I'm really excited to have a platform to share. My fourth New Year's resolution was to complete the 1 second every day photo challenge. I did technically complete this, though I kind of cheated. I would go in and backfill days that I missed. I would use photos from that day where possible, but if I just didn't physically take photos that day, I would take them from the neighboring days. But I did technically finish it, so that was a win. I've decided not to do it this year though. I need a break. My fifth New Year's resolution was to lose 20 kilos, and I knew as soon as I made that resolution that it was a mistake. Not because I couldn't lose 20 kilos, but because whenever I have a goal like that and I say it out loud, it's as good as not gonna happen. I don't know why, just the way it is. But in reality, I went through a lot last year. I went through some serious mental health challenges and my priorities changed. I didn't end up losing any weight at all. In fact, I gained some, but I am now back on track with losing it again, and I'm continuing my health journey in ways that are more sustainable and better for me in the long run. So I only completed 2 out of those 5 personal and creative New Year's resolutions, which isn't the best start, but our next category off the rank was financial, and this one I had 100% completion rate. New Year's resolution number 6 was to sell the Mirage. That was my car as opposed to Ian's car, and we did in fact sell it because I can't drive on my current medications and it just wasn't very useful to us anymore. Selling the Mirage also allowed us to complete some of the other financial goals I had for the year. My 7th New Year's resolution was to pay off our ZipPay account, which has been paid off completely and as of now is completely closed as well. My 8th New Year's resolution was to pay off the electric wheelchair, which we have also completely paid off now. My 9th New Year's resolution and the final financial goal we had was to buy a new hard drive, and that has also been done. The third category of New Year's resolutions that I had was markets and shopping. New Year's resolution number 10 was to do a DFO shopping trip. Unfortunately, this one didn't happen. There wasn't any particular reason, we just didn't get around to it. New Year's resolution number 11 was to check out the Geelong thrift markets, and this absolutely did happen. In fact, I think we went twice last year and we've already gone once this year. New Year's resolution number 12 was to go to the Queen Vic market. Once again, we just didn't get around to it. Not for any particular reason, it just didn't happen. New Year's resolution number 13, Salamanca market. Also the final New Year's resolution for the markets and shopping category was a complete success. We actually went twice on our trip to Tassie, once last year and once this year. It was amazing, as it always is, and I had a really great time. So that was 2 out of 4 for our markets and shopping category. Let's move on to our next category of New Year's resolutions, activities and adventures. New Year's resolution number 14 was to go to the Melbourne Aquarium, and as I mentioned in the original video, we had actually already done that in January. New Year's resolution number 15 was to go to all 4 of the Zoos Victoria zoos. Not only did we go to all of them, we filmed every single one of them for an accessible adventure, and I cannot wait to share them with you. New Year's resolution number 16 was to go to the theatre. We went to the theatre 5 times. It was such an amazing year for theatre. We had an incredible time and I loved every minute of it. New Year's resolution number 17, go to drag roulette. Unfortunately, this was another one that we just didn't get around to going to. This was going to be a harder event for me to attend because it's on a Sunday night and it is up a flight of stairs in the city. So there were a few more barriers for me to attend that one than any of the others. We didn't get to make it. Hopefully we can go this year instead. New Year's resolution number 18 was to go to the drive-in cinema, and we actually went twice. We saw The Fall Guy and then we saw Red One. They were both really fun movies and really great experiences. New Year's resolution number 19 was to try a new restaurant. I can't remember what the first new restaurant we tried in the year was off the top of my head, but we actually tested out several and it was really fun. New Year's resolution number 20 was to go on a picnic. I really love picnics. They're such simple, fun activity, and we definitely went on a few different picnics throughout the year. New Year's resolution number 21 was to host a games night, which I did for my birthday, as is my annual tradition, and I look forward to doing it again this year. New Year's resolution number 22 was to host a DnD One-Shot, which unfortunately didn't happen, but I do still want to do it. I think it could be really fun. We just didn't get around to it, unfortunately. New Year's resolution number 23 was to visit Tassie, and not only did we visit, but we explored more of that state in the 3 weeks we were there than I had in my 3 decades of life. It was such an amazing trip and I cannot wait to share the travel diaries with you. New Year's resolution number 24, the final resolution for this category and the year, was to visit the Hastings Caves and Thermal Springs, which Ian and I did. It was lovely. Technically, I didn't go to the caves, only Ian did because it's not accessible, but I went to the springs and he joined me there later and we did a bushwalk and it was wonderful. So that's 9 out of the activity and adventure New Year's resolutions completed, which brings us to a total of 17 out of 24 completed, or a completion rate of a little over 70%. All in all, I'd say that's a pretty good effort and I definitely had a great time. Thank you so much for joining me and watching this video. I really hope you liked it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more videos coming from me. I hope you're having an amazing day and I can't wait to see you all again. Bye!